Hey, dear subscriber, dear viewer, dear curious onlooker, dear tourist of YouTube, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for trusting this channel as your information channel for athletics. As we preview, look forward to the next 48 hours of World Championship in Tokyo, Japan. That's where things are happening. That's going to be the epicenter, the ground zero of athletics this year. Join us as we preview and post-analyze and give you the updates from Tokyo. This channel is going to be as exciting as you've seen thus far. We don't waste time. We give you our perspective. You have your host here, J.Koech, giving you his take, his opinions. They matter. They can be prophesizing a little bit. They can be sometimes exaggerated. And sometimes you buy into it. That makes it even more exciting. And by the way, have you noticed there's a comment section in this channel where you can always say, hello, how are you? How goes it? You have a take about anything I say? Open policy. Trust me, there's no dictatorship here. I don't censor anybody except YouTube. Hey, be nice, my friend. Just be nice. Just be nice. I know it's sometimes hard if you want to just punch, but make sure it's a soft punch. I can take with a smile. Let's go on here. Let's stay focused. Excitement is good as an intro, but let's be disciplined for a moment. We have the men 1500 meters preview, and this man has an opinion. It's not a monstrous opinion. It's very inclusive. I'm taking you into account when I talk because I'm going to be very candid and say that maybe I've been overzealous to anoint some athletes going to the World Championship. That can be anticlimax when you think about it, because if we know everything that's going to happen, where is the excitement of expectations? That's what we want. Oh, have you seen that? Did you see what happened? Yeah, we like drama. We are a drama-driven nation. We love the underdogs. We love underdogs. We love surprises. That's what we like. We don't like to know everything. We don't like to see black and white. We like the nuances, the messiness of life. That's what life is all about. Don't be too caught up in purity and perfection. It's boring. And messy is good. Yes, let's get messy here a little bit. Let's investigate 1500 meters men. Let's start with the young ones. The youth. The youth of 1500 meters is LAROS Niels, the Dutch, 329 thus far this year. So, he's been having a great season. I declare that. 2 great wins in Brussels, 329, he won. He ran a great last 200 meters, 25 seconds, was quick. Look around, no competition. He annihilated the competition, and people are like, hold on a minute. But we forget he beat Jared Neguse in the Bowerman mile down the street from where I live in Eugene. In his own crowd, Neguse was relegated to second place in a thriller, in a great mile thriller. It was incredible finish. So this guy at 20 years old is not 20 years old. He's 20 and above when it comes to winning. So he has that, and then he comes back. Of course, he wins in Brussels and wins in Zurich in the finals of the Diamond League. So when we go the mental confidence and that winning streak, is he a factor come 1500 meters in Tokyo? Hold your thoughts. Experience on big stage. Championship. He was 6th last year in the finals in the Olympics. Is that enough? Is winning thus far, the 3 wins he's had so far in the calendar year of athletics, good enough to build that experience in him? Maybe. Maybe he's added something into his resume. And he has a great coach by Lewandowski, a polished coach. I remember this guy, dangerous finisher. Lewandowski was always a menace in the last 50 meters. You can watch Clip Holondowski, my friend. You can never count that kind of a coach if he's on your side. Have they built something? Do they have the momentum going to the World Championship? Mark my words, this young guy, inexperienced or not, is going to be a factor come Tokyo. Is he going to win? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Let's not get too excited here. Let's move to another candidate. He has the best time in the world this year, 3:27. He won in Paris. His name is Azeddine Habz. He did very well. He came out of nowhere, not out of nowhere, he's about 30. His experience, his age tells us that. He's been around the block. 3:27 was good time. Behind him was, of course, Phanuel Koech, the Kenyan. And 3:27 stays as the best time in the world this year. And so, we don't see much after that from him. He plateaus, he dips, he goes underground. We haven't seen much of winning. We haven't seen much of him contending for anything in the Diamond League. He just seems to have said, okay, 3:27, I know where I am. He's going to be a factor. Experience here counts a lot for him. 3:27 maybe was a message to the rest of the field that I am here. Is he going to replicate that and make it better for us in the World Championship? Hold your thought. He's the oldest in the field? Yes, I think he is. So he has more experience. Let's go to Timothy Cheruiyot. 2019, 3:28 winning time in Doha. He's ran 3:29 thus far this year. This man is experienced to the core. He's been around. He knows how to put himself in position. He can be a front runner. He likes fast pace. He likes to do it from the front. He's not the best from the back. And if the pace is quick, and I wonder who's going to do that quick pace because there's no pacemakers. Is he going to push the pace? If it's quick, I see Timothy Cheruiyot being a factor in the final. And he's very good through the rounds because he's been here before. There you have it for Timothy Cheruiyot. Let's come back to America. There's a man who won in Rabat, J.Koech, and he comes to the national championship in Eugene, and he declares his presence at the highest level, wins it, and tells the world, I am here. He's hungry, he says. He's never had a chance as big as this to tell the world he's legit. J.Koech, mark my words, is going to be a factor come Tokyo 1500 meters men. You can mark those words, put it somewhere on the refrigerator. J.Koech is going to be a big deal. He's going to be somebody you have to watch out for, because for him, his career is at the peak. He's at his prime. You can look back and see that he doesn't have much. He doesn't have a lot of window when you're talking of that age category. Him and Timothy, they have maybe this to prove that they are as good. And even Azeddine, the French, you're talking of 30 years old in 1500 meters. They are the prime athletes in the Tokyo field. Well, after Timothy, who else have we forgotten? Hocker. He barely made the team. He was third. He sneaked in to make the team. He's been flat, I have to say. He's been mediocre. He's trying 5,000 to see his endurance maybe, to see his strength maybe. Hocker has been very bottom. As far as we are talking of people who are expecting to continue the winning pedigree that they showed us in the Paris Olympics. He's been very flat. Let's just put it, and he barely made the team. But let's put it this way. These are the assassins. These are the underground Marines that can always show up on big stage and surprise everybody, like he did in the final in the Olympics. If these races become tactical, people like Hocker are always dangerous because they know how to deliver the upper hook in every event. Cole Hocker will be a factor. I know that because he knows how to win against big boys. Well, you thought I forgot somebody. Let's go to Britain. Josh Kerr, the defending champion. Wow. Josh Kerr is arrogant. He talks big. He's Jakob Ingebrigsten nemesis. They like to talk back and forth. He has a language. He comes across as some character with a swagger, which is okay. But I think he was humiliated too by Phanuel Koech in London Diamond League. That was humiliating. But again, let's not forget that was his first debut race this year. So we might give him a break. But we haven't seen anything from him since then. 328 was his time, and that's it. And by the way, after saying 328 for the man, let's put it this way. There are 14 runners in 1500 meters who are ran under 330. So it is deep. Anybody in that under 30 this year can be a story to tell come Tokyo. Josh Kerr is a defending world champion. Anytime you have that winning mentality from the last previous world championship, you always believe you can medal. You always believe you can defend it. So remember, if you are defending, the road goes through you. And Josh Kerr can be still somebody to say, you know what? I can still defend this. So Josh Kerr, a case for him, being the defending champion and being somebody who knows how to win. Well, you can talk 1500 meters until the sun goes down, but before the sun goes down, you got to go to Norway and talk of Jakob Ingebrigsten. The best time this year he did was that split of 1500 meters indoor when he broke the world record. He ran a 3:29. That's still relevant. But after that, it was down with Achilles injuries, family issues, all that stuff. But he has declared to us, he has said he's been very vocal the last few days, he is going to be a menace. In fact, I think Jakob has declared war in 1500 meters. I'm here as a warrior and I'm going to fight for my pride, for my legacy, for my career, and you never discount a winner like him. You can do that, you can discuss anybody else, and you can talk about 1500 meters, but when he lines up, everybody around him knows that he is going to be around and cause some chaos. Jakob Ingebrigsten is going to be a factor in the 1500 meters. That's my preview, and it looks to me, overall, we talk of an experience with the young Phanuel Koech, LAROS NIELS, the Dutch, winning streak or not, could be experienced because in the rounds of 1500 meters, what matters is how you deliver to be 1, 2, 3. It's always, I think it's either, it depends. It's always 1, 2, 3 and the fastest loser. So in every heat, you have to either be at the top 3 or you're going to be the fastest loser to advance to the next round. That's where experience comes in. Are these young athletes aware? LAROS, the Dutch, was 6th in the finals in the Olympics, so he knows how to get to the finals. That I have to give him. He's been winning 3 wins, 3 big wins this year in the 1500 meters. I have to give him that. On his side, he has a great coach. I have to give him that. He has improved on his resume thus far this year from last year. And the field is very uncertain, very unpredictable. There are a lot of gaping holes to make a case for anybody. The momentum that LAROS NIELS has been building, winning these races against big competition, makes me tell you, and maybe you can comment at the bottom and say, I'm saying here, and I don't think I'll be very far from the truth, LAROS NIELS, with my prophetic name behind me, Joel, the prophet, wins the 1500 meters if it comes down to a quick final in Tokyo. I said it, and I don't know whether I'm going to even talk of the silver or the bronze, but I think this Dutch young man, it might be the youngest to win the final in Tokyo. And that was my take in 1500 meters. What do you think? Who wins the 1500 meters in Tokyo? Me picking the Dutch, LAROS Niels, winning the 1500 meters, given so far what he has shown us. What is your take? You are welcome. Silver medal, bronze medal is anybody's pick. The 1500 meters is deep. Cheruiyot just told you what they think. That was me, the humble servant of Cheruiyot. Talk to you guys on the other side of the pillow. Life is good, blessed. Yes, yes, yes. Subscribe, like, give me comments. Let's interact. We are 48 hours to land our plane in Tokyo. If you're gonna be there, see you on the ground. Later, my friend.